Chapter 10, the continuous low pulse toss. This is really cool. You can do it on every rotation like this, or every other rotation like this. And when you're really focused and really practiced, you can make it look isolated and like it's just hovering and pulsing in the air like you're doing a propeller. All right? So here's how it works. We have our blue 1 light side and our clear 2 light side. We're going to go into our toss from a 3 beat. I prefer to do this from a 3 beat as you're practicing slowly because there isn't enough rotation to make it go fast, unlike a 4 beat, which has a ton of rotation. As you do your toss, you're going to focus on scooping your hand underneath and continuing the momentum of the toss each time. So right now this is not isolated at all, but it's really good practice to scoop, toss. Eventually that gets more fluid where you're taking the impact of the staff as it comes down and redirecting it up. The faster you get, the harder it gets, but this is going to be a nice pulse impact toss. As you're practicing this, we also want you to use your opposite hand. So from here, I'll go left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. And a really good way to make sure that it's staying isolated is you don't focus on your audience or the camera like I'm doing right now to talk to you at home, but to focus on the middle of the staff and a point past it. For example, if I'm on the beaches of Thailand spinning and there's a boat anchored out there in the water, I keep this lined up with that boat. So when I toss it, I see the boat lining up like you're sighting a gun, making sure that it's always in place. All right, so now let's try every to every other. So we have our toss, and by every, I mean as soon as you toss it, you catch the next side, the next side, the next side. Then it's going to do an extra rotation, catch, extra rotation, catch, extra rotation. So let's try those. We do every one to start. We toss, and we go catch, catch, catch. Now every other, catch, extra rotation, catch, extra, catch, extra, catch, extra, catch. Now we're going to go right to left. So we do every one. Now we do every other. With the left hand, you have to give it more over rotation or like a top hand or forward if you're playing ping pong or tennis, and to give it some over the top spin to make that work. So now I'm going to turn my back to you and we're going to try these all together. For the impact pulse toss, I'm turning slightly diagonal so you can do this with me. We have our 2 lights and our 1 light. We're going to keep our thumb to the clear this time. We go into our 3 beat, and as we toss, we're going to be doing every one, every side of the staff, continuing the rotation and just playing catch. You can put your left hand away or your right hand away, the hand that you're not using, hide it somewhere, hang it somewhere as we work on our every side catch. Now we're going to go to every other, so we have to give it a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, right? So as you're working on that, you also want to work on your planes again. The slower you go, the harder it is. And let's try that again. So we do our toss to every other. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Sound effects always help. Now we're going to do a toss to the opposite hand. So if you're righty, toss to the left and vice versa. So we do our every one into our left, right, or right, left if you're either dyslexic or looking at the other side of the screen. Now it's like we're just juggling with a stick, right? That's what fire staff is. It's juggling with a stick. All right, as you're practicing that, you want to have different ways of getting in and out. So if I toss this from my left to my right, I go back to my 3 beat. If I toss my right to my left, catch in my left, I can take it around, just like we've done on this video and also on volume 1. Impact pulse, catch, catch, and through. You can also end with a big toss for extra rotations. So we have our pulse, 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 and we set that up to show everyone pulse, big toss, catch, and through. Practice makes perfect. Good luck.